Y'all ready for it? Hello, welcome back to another episode of Focus on Tomorrow, where I'm your host, Jamil Rice. Focus on Tomorrow is a non-profit organization located in Chicago, Illinois. You can find us on the web at www.focusontomorrow.org, or you can email us at info@focusontomorrow.org. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you can call in at 312-738-1060. So today I am here with Wicker Park Bucktown Chamber of Commerce and the chairperson, David Janopo. How you doing today?
Fine, thanks. How are you, Jamal?
I'm doing fantastic. So, can you please explain what the special service area is and its relationship to the chamber?
Sure. The Wicker Park Bucktown SSA number 33 Special Service Area is a taxing body. We levy a small percentage of real estate taxes on both the commercial and residential PIN numbers within our jurisdiction, and our levy is 0.0304%. The county provides us with tax revenues that are directed specifically back to the community to help sustain and promote the business and residential environment.
Can you tell us the mission behind it?
The main mission is to sustain and promote, trying to keep the historic thread of the neighborhood and a consistency and level of living that remains constant.
When was SSA started and who was it started by?
So SSA number 33 began in the mid-1990s, and it was started by concerned citizens from the community, along with, at that time, Alderman Manny Flores and the Wicker Park Bucktown Chamber of Commerce.
Who are the stakeholders?
Well, every business owner and resident who lives within the SSA boundaries and also within the Wicker Park Bucktown community, in a sense, are stakeholders.
Can you really explain like the history of it and why was it really started?
So, SSAs vary in their mission and what goals and objectives they have. Our SSA, when it began, created a master plan, which was assembled by a number of focus groups that reached out to the community members for information regarding what they felt the community needed today and where they thought the community would be in 5 years, 10 years, etc.
So why is it important for a neighborhood to have an SSA?
In many instances, SSAs have specific focuses. In some instances, they are solely focused on beautification or security, reaching beyond the responsibilities and functions of the city.
So can you give us examples as to how the SSA enhances the commercial district in Wicker Park, Bucktown?
We offer a variety of services, and included in those services are street cleaning, snow removal in the winter, care of our urban forest, landscaping, and promotion.
So your website has a list of programs or services offered by the SSA. How do these benefit the community?
They maintain a standard throughout the community. We offer some special services like graffiti removal, facade rebate, street cleaning, as I mentioned before, and it just maintains a quality of life.
So you only just have one base operation in Wicker Park?
Our SSA specifically covers Wicker Park. We go from the Expressway to Western Avenue, from Division Street to Armitage, and further up Milwaukee.
So are there any plans or expanding to different states or different areas in Chicago or Illinois?
Each SSA has a charter and is specific to an area. We would not be in an expansion mode. We just reconstituted in 2015 for another 15 years with the same footprint that we have now. There are approximately 50 SSAs throughout the city that work in different neighborhoods.
So can you tell us a little bit about the state of the current economy in Wicker Park?
I think overall the economy is very healthy, particularly in our entertainment sector. Our restaurants and bars seem to be flourishing. Retail in Wicker Park is similar to retail throughout the country. There is an economic slowdown in retail sales that has been not predicted but reviewed throughout large and small retail sectors.
So, really, so are you really are you trying to target a specific area, or is it just who's ever like?
In our promotion, we promote the entire neighborhood and all of the sectors. We try to be as unbiased as possible in our promotion. We work toward, kind of equality for all, both big box and independent retailers, both of which are important to the neighborhood's success.
So does the SSA take a leadership role in the community when issues arise that can hinder economic progress?
Because we are a taxing body and governed by the city and considered ethically to be city commissioners, we don't take a specific stand. We tend to remain neutral, although our commissioners are very forward-focused and proactive.
Okay. So how loyal would you say the Wicker Park, Bucktown residents are to local businesses?
Well, I think loyalty is transient, but there is a core group of neighborhood residents who support all of our businesses, theater groups, art venues, etc.
So, like, what can you name? What can you name things like? So you said like businesses and venues. So like, can you elaborate?
Sure. Wicker Park Bucktown has 3 theater groups. Chopin Theater has been in the neighborhood for 25 years. Collaboration and the Den Theater are also in our neighborhood. We have a number of independent art galleries. We have the Flatiron Artist Association, which is located at North in Milwaukee in the Flatiron Building. That houses, I'm thinking, approximately 40 plus or minus local artists and artisans.
So why do you think that the Wicker Park Bucktown residents are loyal to the local businesses? Or why do you think that is?
Well, we've been promoting the concept of local for quite some time, whether it's shop local, dine local, entertain local. More dollars are committed back to a community with local businesses than with big box retailers. So we encourage our neighborhood associations and our residents within the SSA to patronize local business.
So survey shows that the Wicker Park Bucktown residents are overall satisfied with the cultural and entertainment offerings of the neighborhood. Can you tell us what these events are?
We have a First Fridays event at the Flatiron Artists Association, which coincides with First Fridays throughout the art district of the city. There are performance art events that will begin in July with a program called drawing a blank. Out of Sight. Out of Sight are unexpected performances that occur primarily at our three major transit hubs. They normally happen on Fridays, and they're a variety of performance art projects that are elements of surprise.
So how does the SSA work to increase the number of tourists visiting the area?
We produce an annual neighborhood guide that is distributed to hotels and the tourist bureau. We also solicit help from our concierge at downtown and airport hotels, both within the city and other places in the state.
So, do tourists attend festivals?
Yes, our neighborhood hosts a number of festivals. Actually, two are coming up. We have the Green Music Fest in June, the 20th and 21st of the month, and the Wicker Park Fest, July 25th and 26th. The Wicker Park Fest was voted one of the top festivals of the year for this year, and also last year. We get tourists from all over the world who come to Wicker Park and to our festivals.
So tell us about the stage powered by bikes.
So at the Green Music Fest, and with funding from Special Service Area number 33, Wicker Park, Bucktown, we will have a stage that is totally run by human-powered bicycles producing the electricity.
Don't they get tired?
Yeah, they get very tired. So we keep replacing them as the day goes on.
So how long are the festivals normally run?
So some festivals run Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Our two festivals are Saturday and Sunday only.
So I'm talking about the hours.
So most festivals open either at 11 or 12 o'clock, and normally shut down between 9 or 10.
So do you have people riding those bikes from 9 or 10 in the morning to like 9 or 10 at night?
Not the same person, but yes, we do have people riding bikes.
So who provides the technology for the Green Fest?
You're asking me a question that I don't know the answer to.
So I'm still stuck on the fact that. So where would you find the time to switch those people out?
The festival promoters do all of the arrangements for the cyclists. We are a very cyclist enthusiastic neighborhood.
Right.
Milwaukee Avenue is one of the main cycling corridors through the city from the northwest all the way to downtown. So we solicit cyclists at Bike to Work Week, etc., to come help us out.
I need to do that. I just need to do that. So what kind of artists are at the Flatiron?
A variety of painters, sculptors, stained glass workers, a performance artist. JoJo of international fame is a persona artist, and also a wonderful creator of dolls. I don't know a lot of the other names of the artists, but it's a fun place to explore. They're open most days of the week, but definitely on Friday nights.
So if a tourist wants to go, how much is admission? Or is it?
There is usually no admission to the artist venues. Now, the theater venues are different depending on the occasion and the production.
So if people will want to perform, how would they? So would they come to your organization with that, or would they come to a different organization?
It depends on the particular event, but Out of Sight, for example, sends out a request for performers, and then they are reviewed by a committee of qualified artisans and selected for performance.
So why is art so important to Wicker Park?
Wicker Park has a long history of the arts. We have a very prominent festival called Around the Coyote, which in the 80s and 90s was a huge art festival in the community. There is still a strong interest in the arts. Unfortunately, due to gentrification, a lot of the artists have been forced out of our neighborhood as more and more townhomes and condominiums have been built. But the history of art is ongoing and has been with the community since the mid-1800s.
So, how is the music scene?
Well, you're talking to an old codger, so I would say the music scene is really bad. But if you talk to someone your age, they would say it's some of the best in the city.
The only reason why I ask stuff about art and music is because, believe it or not, I'm a huge artist myself. Well, I do a lot of spoken word. I haven't really did any performances, but I'm looking to actually get out there and do some performances. But also, I'm also a huge music fan and art, necessarily Latin art, Greek art, Christian art. Back in the days of Michelangelo.
We have several live performance venues within our SSA and neighborhood. We have Subterranean, we have Davenport's, Jerry's. I might have to cheat my notes here for a minute. The Double Door. How could I forget the most important one?
Can you explain what that is? What is that?
Double Door is an entertainment venue that actually has a door on Milwaukee Avenue and a door on Damon, hence the name Double Door, and has live music most nights of the week, I believe. But that's a scene that I'm a little too old to be into.
So in a few days, the 606 will have its grand opening. Can you tell us a little bit about that project?
Yes, we're really excited. The 606 is a land use project sponsored by the Trust for Public Land. An old rail bed, which had basically become obsolete. It's an elevated rail bed, has been completely revamped into a pedestrian, cycle, and skateboarding friendly venue. It goes through our SSA for approximately 2.5 miles. We have 4 access points within SSA number 33, and it goes all the way to Ridge something. Ridge. That's embarrassing. Ridgeway. So it extends from Ashland Avenue to Ridgeway. Ashland on the east end at the moment, and Ridgeway on the western end. There is discussion that someday the project may be expanded to connect it to the lakefront cycling. We're really excited about this prospect, and also about the opening on June 6th.
That's the day of my graduation. Do you think that having a park connects different neighborhoods together will bring those communities closer?
It has to be the definite outcome. I can't imagine that it wouldn't. I think the camaraderie that cyclists have is unique and unusual, and I'm sure that the 606 will become both an active pedestrian and cycling route.
Why is that important?
Chicago is a city of neighborhoods, and as we have become more and more technologically advanced and in a sense, I think, closed, the idea of connecting these diverse neighborhoods is a great asset to the city and to the individuals.
I really agree with that, and only reason why I agree, because I feel like, in my opinion, I feel like Chicago is closed off. in its communities and people's interactions with each other. Um, only reason being, 'cause I feel like a lot of people don't really get out that much and socialize. Like, not a lot of people go to parks and everything, and just sit down and talk to one another, get a feel for where they come from and what their not necessarily their background is, but how they represent themselves. So I really feel like if there's a park that can connect all communities together, like how downtown connects people, but not
Sure.
not really in that sense of fashion, because people just walk past, go to different malls and whatnot, different shopping centers. So I feel like that's a great asset.
Well, the 606 not only is a park in itself, but it also connects several small pocket parks along the route. And although it doesn't connect to Wicker Park itself, it is just a few blocks from Wicker Park, which is a really wonderful small pocket park within the city, and always full of families, children, tourists, people reading, playing kickball, a dog run, just having an all-around good time.
So what did it used to be?
Wicker Park has been a park all the way back to the 1800s, but if you're referring to the 606, the 606 used to be a train bed.
Mm-hmm.
It's an elevated route that a commercial train that delivered, I believe, sugar or syrup to a candy factory and other things, but that was why it still was kept going for so many years. For one train to deliver one car of cane syrup, I believe.
It's a lot of history you can find in Chicago.
Yes, and Wicker Park is full of a great variety of stories.
No, to be honest, today is actually my first day hearing about the area of Wicker Park and its history, because see, I stay over in the Bronzeville neighborhood.
Sure.
And where that used to be, if my history serves correctly from school, a all black business area, Bronzeville. So like that's basically all that I've really known growing up. So I never really heard of Wicker Park until today. Stuff you can learn.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a little bit about your Green Arts Transportation initiatives and why this will be an interest or a benefit to a business owner?
So we have 5 committees that are within our SSA, and each of the committees is open to the public. Most of the committee meetings are in the mornings. Our committees are Clean, Green, and Safe, Promote, Guide and Development, Transportation, Pedestrians and Passengers, and the Arts. Committee members are once again volunteer members. They are normally people who have a vested interest in either the arts if they're on the arts committee, or are avid cyclists if they're on transportation, or urban planners who might be on the guide development committee. And they make suggestions to the commission at large, the ideally seated 12 volunteer commissioners, on programs that they would like to see initiated or developed within the community.
So how can our viewers learn more about the Wicker Park Bucktown Special Service Area number 33?
We have a website called wickerparkbucktown.org. We also are in a relationship with the Wicker Park Bucktown Chamber of Commerce, and our program manager can be contacted through the Wicker Park Bucktown Chamber of Commerce.
So we have 1 minute left to wrap up the show. Is there any other thing you'd like our audience to know about?
The best way to learn about Wicker Park is to come and Bucktown is to come and experience the neighborhood.
Thank you. Well, my name is Jamil Rice, and I'm your host for Focus on Tomorrow. Focus on Tomorrow is a nonprofit organization located in Chicago, Illinois. You can find us on the web at www.focusontomorrow.org, or you can email us at info@focusontomorrow.org. Here I am again here with the guest David Janopoulos, and thank you for coming on the show today.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure.
And we will see you next Tuesday.